Conference. Franklin Regional, a good team, falling to 0-2. Dudek's back in the Wildcat formation. He's going to head to his right. Looks like he's going to throw this time, and now he pulls it down, and he's going to get brought down for another loss. I think he lost 5 yards on that play. Devin Sims again in on that stop.
Yeah, big defensive stops right down near the red zone for McKeesport. That's just two drives in a row that they've done so.
They do tighten up in the red zone. They've done it here. We'll see a big third down play coming up. Looking to pass is wide open, and the catch is made. The catch is made inside the 5 by Sean Giddings. And I tell you what, if Giddings had not slipped on the turf, that would have been in for 6. He was wide open. 22-yard pitch and catch from Lote to Giddings that time. And now it's going to be 1st and goal at the 3 with 1:40 and counting here in the 4th quarter. Dudek in that Wildcat. Takes the snap, makes a step, tries to get inside. I don't think he has enough, but he's going to get 2. He's going to be down to the 1.
Yep, got down to the 1. Made a few stutter moves, but you know, that play's worked for at least 2 yards throughout the entire night. It's not usually something that you look, you know, just to get, you know, a yard or 2, but it's working.
Spotted at the 2, actually, so it'll be 2nd and goal from the 2. Dudek again in the Wildcat. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Giddings beside him. Ty tries to take it. Dudek's seen a hole, but he could not finish it. Gets another yard. He tried to sprint right into that hole. So they got 2 chances from the 1-yard line here.
Yeah, Davon Brown, the big man. The big man taking him down. This is the biggest play of the game, needless to say. Here we go.
Under a minute to go, 45 seconds remaining. 3rd and goal from the 1. Lote is going to hand it off to Dudek inside, and he is in for the touchdown. Armstrong with 34 seconds to go. Makes a 35-34. Do you go for 1? Do you go for 2?
Oh, we'll see. We'll see. I say kick the extra point, get it to overtime.
You mentioned they struggle with stopping that flex bone, though.
They do.
Looks like they are going to kick the extra point. And Tyler Fries comes out. He's been solid so far. Extra point coming. And the kick is up, and this kick is good. Tied at 35 with 34 seconds to go.
What a game.
With 33.7 seconds remaining in the 4th quarter, score of McKeesport 35, Armstrong 35.
Boy, if you're McKeesport here, you can break a big play or 2. Are you trying to pass? You trying to run? What are you trying to do with your offense?
Honestly, with 33.7 seconds, you got a full set of timeouts, depending on the field position and your kicker being, you know, really solid kicker. I say the passing game has worked at some points in the game. I say go to the air, and of course it depends on where your field position is.
See what they did though? They switched Leighton up over there now. You see that? Yeah, short.
Rise at kickoff, the Riverhawks.
I would imagine a squib kick coming here. I think that's a safe assumption at this point. Tyler Fries back to kick. And it's a short kick, not quite the squib we expected.
He could get there.
Up to the 25, 30, trying for the strip was Armstrong, Jalen Price, but he did not get it. Good return for Leighton Jordan up to, looks like, see where the spot is. It's going to be on the 32-yard line, so with 28 seconds to go, 1st and 10 at the 32. McKeesport has its full stable of timeouts. Opportunity here for Javon Shears. And look at this, no flex bone offense, shotgun formation.
Oh.
And they decide to hand the football off. 45, 50, 45. And the ball came loose. The ball came loose, but they're saying he's down on they're saying he is down before the ball came out.
Well, how about that?
It was a draw play.
Yeah, spread them out 5 wide. Sorry, 4 wide with the running back in.
Yeah, Green was back there, and it was
man.
just a draw play. He ran right up the gut. So now the ball at the 44-yard line with 23 seconds to go.
That was a 30-yard gain, only burnt 6 seconds off the clock.
Couldn't do much better in the passing game,
Yeah.
to be honest.
And Caleb Shork, you see him getting warm. I wonder what his distance is where they're confident with him. I imagine anything close, down to the final seconds that they'll go with it. But
I've been impressed with both kickers.
I have been.
Fries as well as Shork. I mean, they've been solid tonight.
Yeah, 10 for 10. 10 for 10 extra points.
And every extra point was right down the middle, and it was powered through.
Yeah.
I mean, they had a lot of leg. So I think giving the opportunity for both kickers, I mean, yeah, like you mentioned, we don't know his range, but I think if you can get to the 20-yard line, you have a good shot here.
There we go.
But a flag comes in. That's not going to be the way to get it going if you're McKeesport. You're at the 44 now. They might be pushed back 5.
Yeah, it is. Looks like a false start.
Dead ball, false start. It's the offense. 5-yard penalty, replay, first down.
So false start.
He was happy what you're doing.
Please put 22.7 seconds on the clock.
Now they got to get the clock fixed here before they start things back off. They get it fixed up. 22.6 is where we were prior to the snap. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Shears looking downfield, and he almost got the ball stripped out of his hand, and it goes incomplete. Pressure was coming from the edge from Armstrong that time. Kyle Bowser was there for the pressure.
Yeah, I couldn't tell who it was. It almost looked like a 22. I think it was 22. No, it was 32. It was Carlinos Ace. He was wide open on a post route down the middle.
3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. And they're going to hand it off once again on a draw play. This time Armstrong, cognizant of that, they get the 5 yards back, and that's about it from Breon Green. Stop made there for Armstrong that time by Nate Bailey. And now another timeout with 12.5 seconds to go. There's first of 3, so they still have 2 left. 3rd down and 9 coming up. It's from the 43-yard line.
Why? Look at the crowd. Yeah, so.
Wonder what you draw up here.
I think you have to go to the air.
Yeah.
I mean, if you run it again, you have 2 timeouts. You could do the run, but the problem is you're going to have to get the yards, I think.
Yeah. And also how long it develops. I mean, these dive plays don't take that long. However, you got to get the yardage, like you said.
Here we go. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Shears in the shotgun. He's going to pass. Flag comes in. And spinning away from a sack is Shears. Now he's trying to run, but time is running off the clock. He's going to get out of bounds with 1 second to go. He was able to spin away from a sack. We'll see what the flag on the field is. I believe it was Nate Bailey who was in on that sack, and Shears able to spin off. Let's get the call on the field. That play just, Shears took too much time off the clock, trying to make something happen. He had a timeout. He could have tried to take get a few yards and go down. That's the call on the field here. Let's see if we can get that.
Illegal formation. The 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay third down.
So replay third down. It's 5-yard loss. And you lost all that time.
Yeah.
Now you're down to 1 second. We're talking you're out of field goal range clearly. Your ball's at the 48-yard line. It's Hail Mary time. I'm surprised. They have 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. And Shears in that shotgun. He's got to need some time. Armstrong's been getting pressure. Goes to the middle of the field, and he's going to be intercepted. Now can they return it? That's Lote who's got it, but he's going to get brought down right about midfield. So we're headed to overtime between McKeesport and Armstrong, tied at 35.
That is the final play of regulation.
3-minute warm-up.
Maybe they're tired.
Yeah, I think they are tired.
So it looks like we're going to have 3 minutes before this one kicks off for overtime. Actually 5 minutes. So with that, we're going to take a timeout as well. Back with more here from McKeesport. Overtime coming up next. You're listening to WPIAL Football 2016 here on the MSA Sports Network.
To open a new personal or business checking account at First Commonwealth Bank, you can earn a generous cash reward. It doesn't even have to be a friend. Could be a relative. Could be a Bruins fan. Could be that guy over there with the weird hair thing going on. It doesn't matter. Refer anyone to open an account and it will really pay off for you. They'll even get a cash reward themselves, no matter who they root for. First Commonwealth Bank, member FDIC. Learn more at a local branch or visit fcbanking.com.
When looking to replace your athletic field, choose ProGrass, First in Turf. ProGrass has installed over 500 fields in the U.S. Getting the best artificial turf for your field depends on both the product and the partner you choose. That's why architects, athletic directors, and players choose the ProGrass Performance System. ProGrass maintains an active presence in the synthetic turf industry as members of the Sports Turf Management Association and the American Sports Builder Association, and is proud to be recognized as the FIFA preferred manufacturer. Call ProGrass today, 866-270-6003, or visit them on the web at www.progressturf.com. ProGrass, First in Turf.
The team at UPMC Sports Medicine doesn't just rebuild wrists and knees. They build better athletes. Athletes at every level who want to get stronger and faster and prevent injuries. Fact is, no other sports medicine program in the region is more experienced when it comes to treating, training, and inspiring athletes. UPMC, the official healthcare provider of the Penguins, Steelers, and you. Find out more at upmcsportsmedicine.com.
People ask what drives me. It's the respect I have for my opponents, the trust I have in my teammates, a coach who treats me with dignity, and a university that has faith in me on and off the field. That's what keeps me focused, why I practice harder, play my heart out. I play to win. I play for Carlo. Tell us your story using #WhatDrivesYou. Carlo University, a proud sponsor of the MSA Sports Network.
Monticello's Italian restaurant has been serving the Pittsburgh community for over 34 years. With over 5 northern locations, there is one near you. Monticello's has been named the best pizza, best hoagies, and best Italian restaurant by the Tribune Review for 3 years in a row. Stop in at Monticello's restaurant before or after your high school football game and mention that you heard us on the MSA Sports Network and receive a large traditional cheese pizza and 4 soft drinks for $12.99. For the complete menu and additional information, go to Monticello's.com. Monticello's, a Pittsburgh favorite.
Getting ready to get started here in overtime. Both teams will start with the football at the 10-yard line. So we just had the toss, so let's see who comes out first. I believe it's going to be McKeesport who gets the football first. We'll get the ball at the 10. Zane Dudek, how many yards does he have now?
I have exactly 300. I could be wrong.
300 yards. McKeesport showed that they can move the ball a little bit here. We'll see what they can do on this possession. Shears back in that flex bone offense. Flag comes out. May have been an illegal formation. They are in for 6. That is a touchdown run for John Harper, but all counts looks like it's coming back.
Yeah, illegal substitution.
Illegal shift. It's the offense. 5-yard penalty from the previous ball. Replay first down.
Nailed it right on the head. 5-yard penalty, so it's going to be first and goal from the 15. No first downs here with the ball starting at the 10.
First down and goal.
See what Javon Shears and the rest of the McKeesport offense has in store here from the 15-yard line. Back into that flexbone offense. Shears is going to hand it off inside on the dive play and get about 4-yard gain on the play for Breon Green down to the 11.
Wrapped up by 18, Ryan Pierce. 4-yard gain. Down to the 11.
Second down.
Second down and goal.
Back under center is Shears. Flexbone offense, receiver to the left. And another handoff inside to Green. And he's going to carry it left side down to about the 6, so he'll get 5 yards.
Breon Green up the middle.
But it's going to be a third down and goal from the 6.
He's just outside the 5 at the 6-yard line. Packers take third down.
Call Green's number again here.
Yeah, absolutely. On that dive play, it's been working for an average of 4 yards on this drive. I say go for it.
Shears once again under center. This time he's going to throw the football, pulls it down. He's going to run it himself. He makes a couple of men miss. He dropped the football. Whose football is it? It's down on the 1-yard line. He dropped the football trying to make a man miss. Looks like McKeesport recovers, but they are down at the 1-yard line. So now here comes the question. Do you go for it here, or do you kick the field goal?
Right here, I look at Breon Green. That's what I say. Breon Green from the 1.
Going to bring in Antoine Cook off the bench, 6'3", 226. See if they go heavy up front here. They need 1 yard. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Handoff inside, and there it is. Touchdown for Breon Green. 41-35. Now the extra point is going to be coming. It's going to be Caleb Shork. Extra point. It is up, and it is good. 42-35. Second half of this first overtime coming up. Can you stop Dudek here?
I mean, they're going to have to.
Do you do anything else if you're Armstrong? Do you go in and try to maybe throw a pass?
Honestly, no.
Don't get cute, right?
Yeah, don't get cute. You know, you start at the 10. You have 4 downs to punch it in. Dudek, you know, here in the second half has had a few that he's been, you know, dropped in the backfield. However, the guy's got 300 yards rushing and 5 touchdowns. I say feed him. They have them split out here, it looks like.
They do this time. You have them to the left. Now they bring him back into the backfield. Lote's going to hand off to the right side goes Dudek. Breaks a tackle. And he powers through to get down to about the 5-yard line. 5-yard gain for Dudek on that play. And that was a good job of breaking a tackle. Can't get him on that first hit.
Yeah, I wonder, you know, what his yards after, his first contact is, because a lot of these, he's getting hit at the line of scrimmage and he's breaking his tackles.
Dudek this time to the left side. A lot of McKeesport Tigers swarm in on this one, and it's going to go for a loss. How many yards did he lose is the question.
It looks like he's back to around the 10. Yeah, that's where they're pointing the stick.
What I've noticed, especially in this fourth quarter and now this overtime, anytime Dudek tries to get it outside and takes a few yards back to go forward, he's losing yardage.
Yeah.
He needs to just run straight forward, and that's where he's picking up his yards.
Yeah, he's a north-south, not an east-west, and that's where he's made his mistakes tonight.
So it's going to be 3rd and goal from a 10. Fake the run this time. Pass, and the catch is made, and it's going to be a touchdown. A nice play call that time, and the catch is made by Sean Giddings for the score. Great call by Frank Fabian and his staff.
Yeah, exactly. Went with a play-action pass. Got the defense to bite on the play-action. Went with the screen, and right there, the blocks were out in front. Perfectly executed play for a really good play call, and extra point pending here.
Armstrong will take a timeout here, 42-41. I guess the question is, do you go 1 or 2? You go for 2 in the win, but you had that in the fourth quarter and you did not.
Yeah. Well, here in this situation, you look that you're having this really hard time defending the flex bone offense, these options.
And they just were able to stop Dudek on a 5-yard loss after a 5-yard gain, mind you. But
yeah, and you look at the fact that you're going to be having the ball again this next drive after this if you do kick the extra point and it's converted. I mean, if something happens, there's a lot of different factors you look at it. I say play it safe. Kick the extra point and get it to round 2 this overtime.
See what they come out with here. The line is set up to the left. Looks like it's going to be the offense.
A muddle huddle. Yeah.
No kicker here. Lote back there with Dudek. This is for all the marbles. 42-41. All line, and they snap the ball, pitch it to Dudek, and now he tries to go to the left side, and he's got all kind of room, and he is in. Armstrong is going to upset McKeesport with an overtime thriller, 43-42. Armstrong has knocked off McKeesport.
Man,
And that was a play call where it was
I
interesting.
wasn't sure, yeah.
You mentioned a muddle huddle. The
Yeah.
quarterback started the run. He pitched it back to Dudek, and he had to go left side.
That's not how it was designed.
And Coach Frank Fabian, he just said to us, he said, that was not how it was designed as he's leaving the press box. Not how it's designed, but it works.
Yeah,
He gets it.
Get the win. You know what? Why not give it to the best, one of the best players on the field? You know, and let him do his thing. Unbelievable job there, and you know what a way to finish this game off. We need the game-winning 2-point conversion, and Armstrong with what a lot of people around the WPIAL would say is a pretty big upset. And they advanced to 3-0 here this season. Unbelievable game. It was long, but it was worth the wait with that overtime finish.
Yeah, it's a shame we had to put an hour in between because this was a great game from start to finish. But Armstrong is your winner. Any final stats for us, Jake, on the evening?
Well, Zane Dudek over 300 yards rushing, 5 touchdowns, all on the ground, and 13 yards through the air he received. And Everett from McKeesport, 2 big interceptions, and yeah. So I mean, this game really came down to who played the best game. I feel like. What individual player played the best game. Zane Dudek was just absolutely out of this world, and I think it's pretty safe to say that tonight he was the best player on the field. You know, with all due respect to the, you know, all the athletes and everything from McKeesport and their prolific defensive line, Zane Dudek is something special, and watch out for him in the time to come. But as far as passing statistics, 3 for 7 goes Michael Lote with that touchdown in overtime, which was a really big deal at the time. And then can't help but talk about Shears, Javon Shears of McKeesport. Really solid game. He's known for his dual threat ability. He showed that with over 100 rushing yards here this evening.
Your final score here tonight from McKeesport, 43-42. Armstrong is your winner, and what a fantastic finish in this one. Make sure you do check out the scoreboard show here after the game. Dawn Rebel and a Cast of Thousands. We'll have a recap of this one for you as well, so do not miss it. That's the scoreboard show. Go on, click over right now, and take a listen. I want to thank the folks at McKeesport for having us here tonight. For my broadcast partner, I'd like to thank you guys for listening in to the final score, 43 Armstrong, 42 McKeesport. You've been listening to WPIAL Football 2016 here on the MSA Sports Network.
You have been listening to WPIAL Football at MSASports.net. Sponsored in part by Progress, by First Commonwealth.